Good morning, Realtor family. I'm here with Scott Gieser from the Inland Valley Association of Realtors to talk about YPN, what it means to him, and what the future looks like. So, Scott, what is one of the main things that you take away from YPN events statewide and nationwide?
Like-minded people. So we're all, regardless of age, I think most people in the group and that are kind of aligned with ourselves are forward-thinking, getting the new way of doing business, working with whether it's millennials or seniors, how we communicate, what we do, with how we transact with everything, and learning from each other is huge.
In the transaction, when you know a realtor from some other resource, how important is it getting the deal done and the transaction closed, rather than just a stranger?
Relationship is everything. We're selling properties to people that most likely we have a relationship with. They sign the listing agreement or they're using us to represent them in the purchase. And a relationship is huge. If you have another person on the other side of the transaction that is like-minded, thinks like you, or ethical, the whole thing, it just keeps everything going so smooth. And just closed one on Monday with a YPN referral. So thank you, Carol. And the communication back and forth. Now, she wasn't involved in my deal. She was a referral, but she was my sellers that she referred me to were purchasing a property that she was helping them purchase. And all of us together, the communication, how we did it, the technology, everything was all on one page. It was absolutely amazing. Wish every deal could be like that.
Can you explain how the referrals kind of work within YPN? Is it a social media thing, or is it kind of picking up the phone?
Both. I've had both happen. One of the big things is the Facebook group of the CAR YPN group. It has huge, hey, I need someone in Riverside, California. Then, of course, people start tagging Scott Gieser or, Doug Sager in Oakland, all these different areas.
And Berkeley,
and San Francisco, and all of California. But, I think you've seen it before where there's people just kind of tagging your name, and then you get a message. But I've also had a phone call. Hey, aren't you in this area? Matt Clements just referred someone, and it was only by phone call. So it's both ways. It really depends on the relationships.
When you're at the events, let's say I remember when we had in Washington, D.C., or when we had it in Sacramento, can you just kind of describe what the feeling is like, what the vibe is like at a YPN event?
Oh, intense. I love it. Yeah, we're all a bunch of crazy people. We're all type A personalities for the most part. We are interested in each other. We want to get to know each other, and I think most of the people, especially in DC, if you're traveling to DC, these trips, the people that are coming to these events are very serious about their business, very serious about how they want to grow. So a lot of them are here on their own dime. So you go and hang out with them and you let loose and they talk to somebody. I'm the same way. I just get giddy about, hey, there's someone else. We're in the corner talking, learn how their business is. Find out that you and I became buddies. We're going to be the presidents at the same time. Now we're good friends. It's been knowing each other for a couple of years. You just kind of grow, and when we get to go hang out and relax, kick our feet up and talk about what's going on in our different regions, it's a huge growing experience.
Awesome, Scott. Well, thanks for stopping by the booth today, and we'll see you at the Mixer on Thursday.
Absolutely.
All right, buddy.